Is it like crazy if I'm like, what do we think each of their body counts is?
No, okay, well, let's do that. No, that's crazy. Okay,
No, I'm literally obsessed.
Hey besties! Welcome to Literally Obsessed. It's Cassie.
And Brittany.
How are y'all doing? Welcome back, girls and gays.
Welcome back.
Welcome to Iron Flame episode 8. Today we'll be covering chapters 29 through 32. We're getting into the thick of it, y'all.
Yeah.
Almost done with part 1.
One more, right?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Super excited for today. Miss Girl over here has some updates about Miss Rebecca.
Yeah.
So we'll go over that in a second. First, want to remind everybody about our Patreon. Feel free to go ahead and look at that. You guys can join our book club and our book besties. We have a lot of bonus content there. Check out any updates. You guys can vote on video ideas that we have. Just share your theories. We just want to build a community, so feel free to check out our Patreon. All the info should be linked below. I'm so sorry. I hate these neighbors. Also, update on our newsletter. Should be getting a new one.
On Monday.
On Monday.
There will be
It's already happened.
Well, it has already. Yeah. The problem with filming these in advance is that sometimes our timeline is a little off.
But even if it's not the first of the month, you can totally still subscribe to it. So check out on our newsletters. It kind of just keeps us updated. It'll keep you updated on us and what we're reading, what's going on, and what's happening with the podcast. So feel free to subscribe to that, y'all.
Yeah. Also, our usual content and spoiler warning content, because this is an R-rated book and we make everything R-rated, even if the chapters are not. And spoiler, we are going to be talking about everything and theories, and especially going over Rebecca's latest interview that definitely has some spoilers. So in about 3 seconds, we are getting into spoiler territory. So just be aware of that. Let's get into.
I'm so excited because I haven't watched the interview just yet. So this is gonna be our newscast right here.
Okay, so this past week, Rebecca did the Supernova Con in Brisbane, I believe, or Melbourne. And like we said, the thing of us filming this in advance is this is brand new news to us. By the time this episode airs, it's gonna have been like a week or two.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna share it anyway because that way you guys get our opinions on everything. Okay, so here's just a couple highlights I've gathered from watching TikToks and seeing clips of the interviews. First thing, Rebecca confirmed that the map is missing things. So the map is in Violet's point of view, and that means that more places will be added as she discovers new places, and the map is going to expand every book.
Fuck, how big is this place?
So, like, it's just what she knows as of right now, but as they go to new places, it's going to expand.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. I think that's pretty cool, though.
That's crazy. No,
there's probably going to be new stuff on the new map in Onyx Storm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know. So
wait, that's crazy, because I think I looked at the Fourth Wing map.
It's a little very different,
small.
Right?
It's just of Basgiath, I think.
Okay.
And then second one, of course, is, like, much bigger.
Okay. She confirmed that we will learn more about the dragons and the first 6. She also said, when she was asked, like, if we're going to learn more about Violet's dad's research, I guess that she was like, maybe. And she did confirm, though, she shut down the rumor that he is Malik, and she confirmed he is dead.
Okay.
I don't know about any of this, though. Like, I don't fully trust her.
I don't either.
So,
she could throw us something and then like, totally
she could be like, I was lying.
I was just kidding.
Okay, next thing. She said that Sigale is pissed at Xaden and is not talking to him right now.
Oh my God, I love how she's acting like they're alive right now. Oh, yes, I love that. Yes.
She's like, I just actually FaceTimed her before this. She's still mad. Don't worry.
I like how that's a significant point that we all should have known. Like, she was like, just gonna let you guys know this out of all the tea so far.
Well, I think that was to kind of like, because we're asking if the bond is broken or not. So I think it was kind of like, she's pissed and she's not talking to him.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Poor girl.
Oh.
Okay, next, she was asked if a rider can break their bond to their dragon without dying. And her response was, that's an interesting thought, isn't it?
What the fuck
I
does
know,
that mean?
I know.
What does that mean?
She's fake. So to me, that's a yes.
Who's she gonna kill?
That's
I'm so
a yes.
scared. I'm so scared. Who is she? Okay.
Okay, next up.
Mm-hmm.
She said that bonding an orange dragon doesn't mean that that person is bad. It means that they're, like, unpredictable.
Okay. I would still deem that as, like,
yeah,
easier to turn to the bad side.
She had mentioned Brennan and said that he was a very strategic person, so an orange dragon kind of, like, reels him in.
I think she's been watching everyone's TikToks.
I think she has. Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca. So, hey, we're giving you good content.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So if you could write it to what we think,
that would help.
that'd be help.
Okay, next thing, she said that we will be getting Garrick's signet in the next book and that she loves it.
Okay, I didn't even thought about that.
I know. We don't know his signet. Do we know Bodhi's?
Bodhi's is
Why am I forgetting?
countering signets.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Oh my god, duh. How could I forget? His signet is badass and
he's sick as
we
fuck.
don't talk about it enough.
That's why he's so hot.
He is. Okay, anyway.
The cousins are hot.
Cousins?
Okay. Technical, right?
No, it's just a weird term. Like, you could have just said Bodhi.
Oh, well, like cousins, like Zayden and.
I see. Yeah, I agree.
They're a power.
I see. Okay. All right. Next up, she said that we are going to learn more about Dane and Jack and, like, their backstories, but they are not main characters in this next book.
Okay. So just
they're
like
just
continuing
there.
of what's happening.
But we're going to learn more about, like, why
How
Jack...
is Jack not going to be a main character?
She said he's not going to be a main character.
No. Who is she writing that's going to be worse?
Well, I mean, I think the main characters are, like, Violet, Zayden.
Well, yeah. But I'm like, is he going to be the main antagonist?
I don't know. She said he's just going to kind of be there, but we're going to learn more about why he's, like, so power hungry, evil.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to get a little
Love
bit more of a
backstory.
deep dive into Dane, who she apparently really likes. Like, she really likes his character.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Redemption arc, maybe?
Okay. You know what? Maybe. I'll hope.
Okay. Couple more. When asked if Violet... This one's interesting. When asked if Violet dated Aric's older brother, Halden,
That's the one that
said-
Zayden killed, right?
No, he killed Alec.
Alec.
So I think
How
this
many
is...
other brothers?
He has 2.
Oh, okay.
But this was Halden. She was asked if Violet had dated Halden. Her response was, I think you should read the 3rd book.
Wait.
Isn't that crazy?
What does that mean?
It's crazy, right?
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
So-
hold on. What does that mean? Are we gonna get backstory on her love life?
So maybe...
Or is he gonna be in the picture?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's backstory.
Please, Rebecca, please make it backstory.
I think it's backstory because it was dated past tense.
Okay. I'll take
So I'm
that.
just throwing that out there.
I mean, if it wouldn't be the worst thing to have a little love triangle,
Yeah.
but as long as Zayden and Violet end up together, I don't care.
Yes. Yeah. I agree.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, crazy.
It's a little
I like
wild.
that. That's crazy.
She also confirmed that Liam was just a hallucination in the interrogation room, and that was not her second signet. She was for sure blocked from her dragons at that point. So I know we just talked about this personally. But
Yeah, we'll touch base on that
Yeah.
in the theory and theorize. I literally,
You're out of here.
literally too many times. Thriving and theorizing, we'll touch base on that because I have some thoughts.
You know what's funny is the name Thriving and Theorizing was your idea.
I know. Sometimes the creator, has a hard time.
Okay. Anyway, this one's crazy. And this also, we were just talking before we started filming this, actually. So this kind of ties into what we were talking about. She told her editor that she thought we would all figure out Violet's second signet because of one line. one line. She thought it was going to be obvious enough that we would all figure it out.
She called us stupid.
So she called us stupid. Fuck. So
we're really going to have to go over that.
Thanks for that, Rebecca. Yeah, we're going to have to. After I saw that, I was rereading this. I was like, line by line, like, no, that can't be it. That might be it. I don't know.
She said, I'm going to make y'all play like Violet. Y'all have to role play as her.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, 2 more. She said that she loves that Violet has a goal in Onyx Storm and she won't let anything get in the way of it. I think the goal is going to be to save Xaden. But that's her favorite thing about Violet in this next book.
I could see where that could be her favorite. You know, like she's writing this character to save someone that she loves. Mm-hmm. You know, I like that. Okay, I agree.
Last one. When she was asked, how much pain are we in for?
No.
She replied, what's your tolerance?
Oh, you sneaky bastard. I hate you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't have a high pain tolerance.
Yeah.
So, very low, actually.
So we are in for some pain, I think.
When have we not been in pain?
I know, it's true. This whole like the first half of Fourth Wing, I was having a great time. Ever since then, it's been pain and torture.
Fuck. No, and I don't know if this is just another theory or someone like brought it up because of something Rebecca said, but like losing someone else, we're gonna be like, she said like how many. She made a Facebook post about like, authors killing off characters and being like, oops. And she's like, LOL, so relatable.
She loves to kill people off.
I'm like, she's coming for one of the friends.
She's coming for one of the friends.
It's going to be someone. It might be Sawyer. He's already like, he's already half gone.
He's half gone. A quarter.
Oh
my God.
It's still more than some. Okay, I'm so scared. So raise your hand if you're scared.
We'll wait. Just had to bring all of that up.
Thank you, Brittany.
So that we're all on the same page as we go into this next episode.
Okay, I'm going to try to get through this without getting heated from all of that. But let's just spill the tea. Let's talk about Miss Chapter 29, y'all. We start the chapter with Violet being a little insecure about Kat, and she feels a bit jealous and a bit anxious. Taryn reminds our girl that she was picked by 2 dragons and Kat was picked by none, so thank you, Taryn, for the hype. Xaden and Violet are still feeling a little bit feral from their previous shower scene, but instead of talking about their exes, they bring up Viscount Tekaris. Is it Tekaris?
I think it's Viscount Tekaris. I thought it was Viscount too. I only know that because of Bridgerton.
Is it not? It doesn't have S, or did I make that up?
It does.
But it's
Viscount.
Viscount. Okay.
Because that's what Anthony is. He's a Viscount.
Tekaris. Okay.
Yeah.
Viscount. It's like Colonel and Colonel.
No,
all over again.
I literally was like, Viscount, Viscount.
Why
is there an S?
Viscount Tekaris and the Luminary. Xaden explains that Tekaris wants to see Violet's lightning abilities before Xaden is allowed to use the Luminary, which they both kind of bicker about it, about Tekaris's like true intentions. Tekaris. About his true intentions, and Xaden does not want to risk burning out Violet. We have a sweet, small moment from our little lovers, and then Violet dumps all of the information from the past couple days that she has forgotten to tell him. Violet and Taryn make it back to Basgiath, where Professor Emiterio. God damn it. These stupid fucking names. Emiterio. I'm just going to mouth it. You're going to say it. Professor
Emiterio.
And he gives Violet a bit of help on how to argue Varish about leaving without permission. Kaori. That's right?
That's right.
Okay. Kaori also tells Varys that she will not be punished because it was not her fault for leaving, but it was her dragons. He also calls out Varys for making Violet take off her jacket, and Miss Violet snaps at Varys with her scribe knowledge of the Codex. Varys leaves, and Violet finds out that Rhea was able to take the alloy dagger that Xaden gave her by using her signet. Violet tries to celebrate that Rhea was fully able to use her signet, but Rhea's like not letting her leave without explaining what it is, and Violet reveals that it's for killing Venom. We get into chapter 30 with Violet telling the squad everything. The only thing that she doesn't reveal is Horatia, since that is Xaden's secret to tell. They express that they're not angry with Violet, especially Rhea. She shares that she feels sorry that she has had to hold all of this information for so long. The squad turns to problem solving, and in this, Riddick reveals that he knows that there are personal journals of the first 6 that are in an unknown sub-level vault. At Threshing, we see Sloane bonding with a red dagger tail, just like her brother Liam. And
Arik. Sorry.
Arik.
Sorry.
I was going to say something wrong, so I'm glad you said that. And he bonds with a blue club tail. Violet is on duty and cannot go meet Jasenia about the vault, so Riddick takes her place, and as Violet approaches her post, she sees Aya. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think I looked that up. And as they are catching up, the infantry cadets who have been paid to assassinate Violet show up. The chapter ends on a cliffhanger with Violet nearing death and someone stabbing the assassin, who was the unmarked hero. Tell us, Brittany.
All right, chapter 31. Violet is pulled up by Jack Barlow. Jack claims that he heard screams and he ran to see what was happening. He also says that riders don't die at the hands of infantry. Jack seemingly has a change of heart and says that he got a second chance at life, so now he is doing the same for Violet, and she can consider them even. Riddick shows up to comfort Violet, and he tells her that Jasenia knows where the vault is, but they need someone in King Tari's bloodline to get through the wards. And Violet says it's a good thing that they know a prince who hates his father. Chapter 32, it's Saturday and Xaden is visiting, meaning Violet has to tell him that she has told the rest of the gang everything. Xaden's upset but appreciates Violet's efforts, but she does have holes in her plan. Xaden trusts his woman and he's in on the plan, and Riddick, Sawyer, Imogen, Rhiannon, and Bodhi are all waiting for Xaden and Violet with Arik, who doesn't really know why he's there. Violet realizes really quick that there is tension between Xaden and Arik. We learn that Xaden killed Arik's brother, Alec, and Xaden says he is not sorry for killing him. 3 hours later, the gang has finally agreed on a plan, and they are heading out to the archives. Jasenia tells them that only 4 of them can go in, so they decide that Xaden, Arik, Violet, and Imogen will go. Jasenia takes them as far as she can go and wishes them luck. They're down to 45 minutes before they'll get trapped in the archives and potentially die from the wards, so they need to hurry.
Kind of ends on like a little
cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Because then I read more into the other one. It goes like crazy.
Yeah. No, it's about to get crazy.
But we just got the little tease.
We got a little tease this episode.
All right, just to go into our little deep dive.
Yeah, let's hop in.
I just want to know more. I don't know why the hell they didn't talk about it. I'm like, Rebecca, I get you want to get us like information and shit. I would actually just like to know their exes.
Yeah, like I don't care about the archives. I care about love.
I don't care about Takaris. I just want to know about his exes and her exes.
Yeah.
Because she like mentioned, she's like, well, it's not like we've ever talked about our romantic history before. I'm like, why not?
There is the moment though where she says something, she brings up Takaris, and then he's like, I'd rather talk about our exes, and then he's like, so who have you dated? Do I know them? But she won't give up the fucking Takaris and the Luminary.
It's like, girl, you could have one normal like part of a real relationship now, but you're choosing
not to.
It's so stupid. But I just want to know more, because I'm sure like Violet might even know some of the people that he's dated or been with.
Probably.
So I would like to know the tea.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then also for Violet, she's like always said stuff. She's like, about my past lovers. Plural?
Lovers.
Or lover.
Because this seems like a first relationship.
No. She's acting like it.
Part.
She's acting like it. Like, I'm sure she has like she's had like crushes, because she had a crush on Dane forever.
Yeah.
But history with other people, I want to know.
Here's my question. Do you think that Xaden has had girlfriends before? I know, like, technically Kat was a girlfriend, or like they were engaged. Do you think that he's had girlfriends before, or do you think they're just like hookups or like friends with benefits?
I think a good mix.
You think a good mix?
I think he's a good mix. Like, I think he maybe had like a couple, like, I wouldn't even say a couple. I would say like maybe one or two other relationships.
Okay.
But he seems like a had to get the anger out, friends with benefits, hookup vibe.
Uh-huh. Is it like crazy if I'm like, what do we think each of their body counts is?
No, okay, well, let's do that. No, that's crazy. Okay, ooh, on the count of 3, we'll say Xaden's, and then on count of 3, we'll say Violet's. Okay.
Wait. Let me get a number.
Okay.
Let me get a number.
Let me think what our man could do. He could do a lot.
Hold on, because I feel like I'm either gonna go really crazy or like
too.
not enough. You know
He's
what?
What? 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go with the. Okay.
I'm scared I'm gonna make him sound like a hoe.
Me too. It's okay.
Whatever.
Ready?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 36.
17.
I could see both numbers though.
I could. Well, that's why I was like, I don't want to go too crazy.
I don't know.
And I think I have Violet's in mind.
Yeah, me
Do you
too.
have Violet?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, 2.
2. No, I literally. That's like this bitch is. She doesn't have anything remotely close to his. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was gonna say 3, but then I was like, no, it's 2. It has to be 2.
Well, are you including Xaden
Yeah.
or no? Okay.
So technically 3.
So then I think maybe 3.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
say
maybe
3.
she. Actually, I don't know. I couldn't honestly see either.
Me too.
Maybe 2.
Either way, I think it's like take him out, take him in, whatever. It's less than 5.
Yeah.
Because she was, I don't know, the way she's like explained it just sounds a little naive to me. I'm like, it doesn't seem like there's been a lot
Yeah, I don't think
going
so.
on. No hate to her, but she sometimes talks a big game.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Xaden, sorry, I called you a whore. 36? I think I retrieved my answer. I retract it from the record. That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna say like a good 23.
Okay, 23 was my first answer, and then I was like, but that's his age. Let me dial it down.
Because he talked also a big game, saying that when he was a freshman, he was hooking up with
people,
with people older than him, with third years, and I'm sure there was a lot of them.
I'm sure. I'd do it.
Damn. I don't care if I'm a cougar. I'll still do
For
it.
Xaden? I don't care.
What do you guys think?
Would you leave your best vote down below? Or just
listening.
tell us right now. Tell us out loud. Thank you.
Good answer.
Good answer, everybody. Okay. So, going off of relationships, I have some questions about Xaden and Kat's timeline.
Love this.
He says that they were over before he even met Violet, but I swear that there's a part later on where she says something and Violet's like, oh shit, he's told her about me. Granted, they were obviously still in communication because he works with the Griffin Riders, so that could be why he talked about her. I can't remember exactly what it is, so when we get there, I'll bring it back up.
Yeah.
But I do remember her saying something about like, oh, Xaden said that you blah, blah, blah. And Violet's like, they've talked about me. That's weird.
I think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. It's probably going to have to be brought up when we actually have that conversation with the cat. But wasn't it, like, weren't they engaged when they were younger?
I mean, the way that I'm looking at it is like, that's what I'm saying.
Like his first year. Or his like
I think so.
You know what I mean?
I think so too. But I'm just confused because on your first year you can't leave.
No.
So that means that they would have spent like
engaged before.
Like, I was thinking maybe like 18, 19.
Mm-hmm, me
You're
too.
betrothed.
Yeah. Because
And like, how long was their relationship? A year? Wait, he says how long their relationship was.
it was for like,
I want to say it was less than a year.
Less than a year, because they were betrothed to each other. Like, it wasn't.
Do we think they were like hooking up beforehand though?
Well, because they kind of grew up together, right? Or like not grew up when they were kids, but like older teenagers.
I don't remember if he says that they grew up together.
Or they knew each other for a long time.
Well, I mean, she's the Viscount's niece.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure everyone knows who she is. And she knew that Xaden was in line to be king. So, which I would also just like to say, I'm sorry, Miss Rebecca, to hate on you for a second. Because she was saying that she wrote Cat because, like, it's a woman going for the crown instead of a man. Mm-hmm. Okay, love that for her. And she was like, if Cat was a man, people wouldn't hate her nearly as much. Like, no, I think I still would. She's still a bitch.
Regardless of her, what she wants to do.
Yeah, like, I mean, good for her for, like, being like, oh, I don't care about love. I care about a crown. Honestly, pop off.
Right. But she was still a bitch to Violet.
Yeah.
She was still...
So I'm like, sorry, Rebecca, I think I still would not like the character.
Yeah, no. She wrote her in a way that it was, like, seemed purposeful to get underneath Violet's skin.
Yeah, so therefore it gets under our skin because we are reading from Violet's perspective.
Right. And she just kept saying shit about Xaden. You know, like, of course we're going to get upset with her.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if she wants the crown or whatever.
Do you know how annoying that would be? Mm-hmm. If you're talking to your partner, in this case your boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, regardless of if they actually liked each other or not. First of all, I feel like it's already, when you're dating someone, you're like, I don't want to know that you slept with other people, right? That's already upsetting enough. Yeah. But then this girl's rubbing it in your face and saying like, oh, did he do that thing with his fingers? I taught him that. I would be so mad also. Like, this bitch. I get it. I think I would have killed her also. You know what I mean? Attempted murder.
I think I totally would. And I mean, Violet was able to handle it, but I'm just like, Rebecca, obviously you were writing it to anger Violet in a way.
It gives the same energy, because here's an example of a man saying a similar thing. It gives the same energy as ACOTAR. So quick spoilers for the next like 30 seconds for ACOTAR. But when Rhys and Tamlin are talking, and then Tamlin makes that comment about the little noise that she makes, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, that was a that was a below the belt hit. That's not okay. It's a low blow. You know what I mean?
No, you're so right. That was so iconic.
And that's from a guy. Yeah. It still made me hate him.
Yeah, still the same effect.
That was still fucked up. And like, of course you're saying that to get under that person's skin. You know?
You are. And it's like, obviously, because they feel so passionate about the other person. Like, so Violet obviously was going to, you know, react in a way of being like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, with my man, you're going to say that? Yeah. You know, I totally understand it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I would have been pissed off. Yeah. I was pissed reading it.
I was flabbergasted. Like, I could not believe. I can't wait till we get to that scene, but I just could not believe what was
taught him that.
Written on the...
Fucking crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, I literally, in that moment, I was acting like he was my boyfriend. Like, I literally was like, oh! No, but I was like, when did they hook up? What were they? How many times? Like, I need to know this information. You know what I mean?
It's very,
I was
very
deep
valid.
diving into their relationship. That's not even my boyfriend. But I
felt Violet's pain.
I was very concerned.
I was very concerned too. I totally get it. Cat is crazy.
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
Okay, well, that's all I have on that. We can move on. It's just such a cute little moment. Okay, Taryn and Sigale walking off with their tails swishing in rhythm. It's quoted. That's so freaking cute. I'm imagining them just like, you know what I mean? It's so cute.
I am so scared for their relationship in this next book.
Yeah.
I'm scared because I can see where it could be a little funky for them. Mm-hmm. How long have they been together?
I don't know. We do know that there is a pair that has been mated for longer than them. I forgot who it is at this moment, but there is other dragons. So I don't know, but I feel like that it's had to have been a while.
Yeah.
We can at least know how much older is Brennan than Violet? Is he 6 years? Am I making that up?
Mira's a couple years younger than him.
I need to check my math. Should I look up his age?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna guess Brennan is like 26.
No, I think he's a lot older.
You think he's older?
Yeah.
Because like Mira is what, 24?
I think
25?
she's older. 29 or 30.
Brennan?
Yeah, but it hasn't exactly been confirmed. And then
Mira must be like 27.
26. So you're in school from around 20 to 23.
And then, yeah, that makes sense.
So they've at least been bonded, I would say, about a decade.
At least, yeah.
But I think it's more than that. But as far as we know, it's been at least a decade.
I'm gonna go with a solid 75.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe 50 or so. Yeah.
I don't know about 100. If it was, I could still see that too, but they're so cute. I love them.
And they are proof that that even if you're together for 75 years, there can still be a spark.
That we know.
I mean, once a week. There can still be a spark.
Damn. These dragons get it.
No, they really do.
They're crazy. Just another obvious fucking sentence about Xaden's a second signet. This is a little quote. I think it was in 29.
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I put it in 29. Yeah. I hope.
And I double checked it.
Okay,
so.
Thank you.
Or like I read it and saw
beautiful.
it.
So the quote is, this is Violet talking. I love this man with every beat of my reckless heart, which would be his if he simply stopped keeping all his secrets and let me know him. Followed by Xaden saying, you have to trust me again at some point. I'm sorry, but that seems like an obvious little...
I will say, based on the context of this line, because I went up to read what was said before, everything that he says is very sneaky because it could be in response to what was said before. Because right before that, there is something that she says out loud. I should have written it down. But there's something she says out loud, and then him saying, you'll have to trust me at some point, could be a response to that. So...
Which is true.
I'm agreeing. I'm just saying, like, he's very calculated in every single time he's ever responded to her thoughts, except for like the times where she said something like, I need him, and he's like, I need you more. It's like, whoa, where'd that come from?
No, yeah. Okay, so this is what it is. It's Xaden says, I won't risk it. I won't risk you. She says, doesn't seem like it's your risk to take. And then he says, I told you in Erasure I would rather lose this entire war than live without you. And she says, I didn't really think you meant it when you said that. And then it would go to him saying, you have to trust me again at some point.
Yeah. So I see that.
So it could totally, but
yeah, like, oh, I didn't think you meant that. You have to trust me. Obviously what I'm saying is true. So it's very calculated.
It's very calculated.
And it's an easy way, like looking back, it's so obvious, but it's also like, okay, because you could just read that and be like, oh, he's responding to what she said.
Yeah. It's weird. I feel like all of the things that he says in response could go either way. Of like, oh, it's because he's intrinsic, or it's because he's just completing the sentence.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love that Emiterio is just like, I don't have favorites, but if I did, I would tell this favorite student to go do blah blah blah, and then I would also tell her to tell my other favorite student that he should work on her shields a little bit more, and then like looks at her jacket. Like, I love that his two favorite students are Xaden and Violet, and I also just love that Professor loves Xaden. That's like, so sweet.
Healing. It's a little healing, very healing.
I mean, I think that they're all probably fucking scared of him and know he's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I love that there's like people out there who care for him.
Like, as we should have at least someone in this stupid school.
Yeah. Also, and I think it's so funny that Xaden sent her back with his jacket. Literally, stop it.
He said, take that, Bodhi bitch.
Bodhi's like, okay.
Where's my jacket?
No, I just want my jacket back, but thank you.
No, where is it?
In her bag.
Oh.
Because when they check her,
that's right.
They're like, she has another one in here, and they drop drop his jacket.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I'm also trying to imagine how big this jacket is on her.
I'm sure it was huge.
I'm struggling to imagine exactly what a flight jacket looks like. Like, I'm like, is it like a little oversized bomber?
I think I'm guessing it's kind of like what are they called?
I don't know. What? Give me
Pilot.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Like a pilot's, like with all the patches on it.
Like so like a bomber,
yeah,
right?
like a bomber jacket.
It does
but
say
a
that
heavy leather.
It buttons though.
Yeah.
I don't think there's zippers.
Mm-mm.
But he's 6'4",
and
she
probably looks like
5'2" or
like a
whatever.
little kid wearing like.
It's like when I would put my dad's jacket on and
it's
run
just
around
like-
the house. Yeah, like it probably looks so
fucking
stupid.
She's like, no, this is mine.
It's like not in my mind. I'm like, it's giving cute, oversized racing bomber jacket. No, it's probably 5-year-old running around in their dad's
Literally,
jacket.
I agree. She probably can't even like her like the
sleeves
it's
are
probably-
like. She's like, they're like, can you get this out of your bag? She's like, yeah. Hold on, like pulling up the sleeve.
and it's probably fucking heavy. It's like leather.
Yeah, she's trudging along.
It's like a raincoat on her, like an
Yeah.
oversized raincoat.
I don't know. I need some size references. I don't know.
I'm sure it doesn't look good on her. I'm sure it's just.
I have some
fucking hanging on
oversized
her.
jackets,
Yeah.
but like, would a 6'4" man fit in it? I don't know.
No,
Is it form fitting? I would imagine it's form fitting.
I would imagine. I would like it'd have to like protect you.
Hmm.
Someone draw it up.
I don't know.
Draw up Violet in his flight leathers.
My dad is 6'2". I'm gonna be like, out of curiosity, Dad, can I put on a jacket?
You got like a leatherish jacket.
I just want to see real quick, and I'm taller than her too, but I just need a vision.
And she's small.
Yeah, she's teeny tiny, so it looks stupid, but oh well.
She's like, I'm just so cute with my oversized boyfriend jacket. Like it's just like really
She's
cute.
like it's like boyfriend denim.
Just want to say, Kaori is a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Like whole part of that chapter, I was like, damn, yes,
Yeah.
another one, like another blow to Varish.
I loved that he was like, I actually will not be leaving you alone with her.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Damn. No,
Thank
and
you,
he's just
Kaori.
like, I don't like. Do you think like solving this is like her taking off her jacket, like you what's it called,
Stripping.
like stripping down a cadet? He's like, I don't know if I like that. And then
yeah, it's about time somebody stood up to Varish.
I was
Like, my
thank
God.
But I was like, damn, like he just kept hitting,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, period. We have someone who's not like fucking afraid of
Yeah.
Varish. That's where was these people like earlier in the book?
I don't know. Where are they later?
Why in this one moment? Okay, so for chapter 30, the besties didn't need to be as supportive as they were. I feel like they could have totally been valid in being upset with her.
They could have, yeah.
And I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
But they were so supportive and they
Yeah.
were so hands-on with like trying to help her out with it.
Yeah.
What kind of like shocked me was Violet like trying to not tell them at first, because Rhiannon was like, what is this? And she's like, shouldn't we just celebrate that you like were able to get your sick? And she's like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Violet, how long do you think the act would have like gone on for?
Yeah.
They found something that is so different from what they know of. Like,
yeah.
Did you really think?
Yeah.
they're
And
not
like, and why
smart
were they
enough?
after?
Right.
Yeah.
So, and even in that moment, if I was Rhiannon, I would be like, okay, why are you being shady? And why don't
Yeah.
you want to tell me this?
Yeah.
But their reaction was like very supportive and very cute. So I just
No,
was
I
like,
love
"Aw,
them."
I love them.
I'm also just imagining them all like sitting in Rhiannon's room.
Yeah. No,
Like,
they're-
what were they doing? Studying? What was
I don't know.
happening?
I don't know why they were already there, but
So cute.
it's very cute.
I do love, though, that she's like, you guys aren't mad at me? And they're like, no, of course not. Like, Rhiannon's like, I would never. And Sawyer's like, I'm shocked, but I'm not mad. And then Riddick's like, I'm a little mad. It's just so funny.
He's
like,
so good.
it's like, yeah, I'm a little pissed, actually. Thanks for asking. And then they're just like, anyway, no, we're not mad, Violet.
I love Riddick.
Just like, tell her how you feel, man.
He's so funny. He's so funny.
Oh, also, I just love that Riddick knew something that Violet didn't know
Mhm.
and knew about the journals.
Mhm. No, because he was just
pop
like,
off.
actually, do I know something that you don't know?
And then he kept dragging it off. They're like, Riddick, just tell us. He's like, no, wait. I know something that none of you. It's giving, it's giving from National Treasure.
Which one?
The first one?
Yeah.
And there's the guy with the glasses. Do you remember? And he brings up a point, and then he's literally like, do I know something that you guys don't know? To like Nicolas
Teddy
Cage
Roosevelt?
Not Teddy Roosevelt. National Treasure. Not Night at the Museum.
I can't wait to watch that back because my face was like, yeah, Night at the Museum.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt knew it all. He was a genius. Wait, didn't you do this the other day too? Something happened and we were talking about Night at the... now you got me doing it. National Treasure.
I've lost so many brain cells.
Okay, National Treasure.
Nicolas
Cage. They're trying to steal the Declaration.
Shutting up.
If you haven't seen it, they're trying to steal the Declaration of Independence, not the Constitution.
I hate that I see myself as a smart person, but in this moment, I'm the dumbest person I know.
Like, I know American history. Don't you worry.
This real thing that Nicolas Cage did do.
Oh my God. Have you seen it?
Yes,
have you seen the movie?
I've seen it. Is it the nerd techie dude?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then
okay.
I forgot the girl's name. And I don't even remember Nicolas Cage's name in the movie.
Yeah, it's just Nicolas Cage.
It's just Nicolas Cage and the girl. But there's one moment where he remembers something and then he starts telling them and they're like, what? And he's like, do I know something that you guys don't know? It's just giving the same energy.
Vibe. Okay, good.
And then like really dragging it out. Like,
Yeah.
I know something that you don't. And it's like, okay, just give us the information. We need it. You know, it's just funny.
Oh my God.
That was too much. Anyway, RIP to Arik bonding a green dragon like we had hoped he would because we couldn't remember. Mm-hmm. He does indeed bond a blue clubtail.
Mm-hmm. Which I want to see because they got like a bunch of fucking tails going. They got a scorpion tail. They got a what's a club tail? Like a baseball club?
I'm imagining, you know that like medieval thing that's like round, it has spikes on it?
Oh, yes.
Like
that
club.
Okay.
Isn't that what it's called? I don't know. That's what I'm picturing.
Okay.
But actually, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
There's dagger tails.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Which I feel like is a similar vibe to scorpion tail. But rip. Sorry,
Arik. You got it, girl.
I can also say Aartic.
Aartic.
Like
where are you getting extra letters from? Just right up in there.
Talk to the people up here. Talk to the emotions.
Okay, deal.
I got the dumbass one working right now.
Okay, also Sloane bonding a red dagger tail that is the same as Liam has me crying. There was a slight moment where I was like, oh my God, what if she bonded the exact same dragon? I was like, oh my God, stupid. Bade is the whole reason he's dead. So fucking stupid.
Like, aw.
I was like, oh my God, Bade, he's back. No.
No, it was very cute. I wonder how she felt.
I wonder if she knew. Does she even know? Oh, she probably had to.
She might have in the letters.
Because of his letters, yeah.
But I don't know how many she's had so far. Like how many she's gotten.
I forgot. Yeah, she hasn't updated us yet on where she is in the letters.
I think it's coming up soon, though.
Yeah.
I know she has a talk with Sloane pretty soon.
Yeah. Okay. Why, for real, why did Jack save her?
I think maybe it's just me. We're watching a lot of movies where they try to have the villain kind of have this redemption arc of him being like, no, all things good. And then at the very end when it reveals about like him and like his true intention or a little bit more of that. Yeah. And then being involved with Xaden when he turns Venom, I'm like, of course, it's just us trying to steer away from the fact that, oh, he's bad. No, he was being saved.
Do you think, though, like, I don't know, because I feel like there had to have been a reason he saved her, right? It couldn't have been because, like, just out of the kindness of his heart.
No, I think that she's very valuable to be alive in this moment.
What I was thinking.
No, yeah, I think she's very valuable, and, like, it it would be a waste for her to die so quickly. Because
can you imagine? That's just how it ended.
no, because she's literally she says something. She's like, I can't have like survived Venin, they killed Venin, done this, and then die up here in the academic wing,
falling off.
She's like, I can't do that.
You're right, girl.
And I also, maybe it's like Jack saved her because he wants to kill, I don't know, like maybe that's intention. It's like he wants to have the ability, and I don't know, because Jack in this part, like the rest of the book until we see him towards the end of it, I kind of like his like intentions are super wishy-washy. Like we don't really know what's
you just like
happening.
forget about him,
right?
Which is probably the
point.
But
yeah, which chapter 31 was so short.
Yeah, it was really
very
short.
Small.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
it was just a conversation.
It's like,
between her and Jack.
Yeah, very
weird.
32. I just have to throw this one out. Sorry, we're in chapter 32. Xaden saying, "You have no idea what I'm thinking."
What? We want to know.
We want to know, Xaden.
Share a little penny for thought.
I was just like, oh,
ooh,
put her in her place. He's like, but I know everything you're thinking, bitch.
Actually. Imagine he reveals it like that. That'd be crazy. Oh my
gosh, you have no idea what I'm thinking, but I know you're thinking I look hot in this moment. And she's like, oh my god, how'd you know? He's like, lucky guess.
Lucky guess.
Oh, also, okay, I'm literally dying at Riddick and Sawyer trying to listen in to Xaden and Violet's make-out session. And then it's just, first of all, I'm just imagining, so Xaden kind of is like heading towards the door, and then Violet's like, where are you going? And the way that he just like
confidently
like yanks open the door, they fall, they hit the wards, and then they fall back into the hallway. And then the way that Xaden says, it's soundproof when the door is closed, assholes.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
It's Rebecca, you're a great comedic writer. So
no, because he's so confidently was just like, fucking shit. And then there's like, whoa. It's so fucking funny. And then all I could just see is like Violet, because she's still sitting on like the little desk, like laughing, like through the door. She's like, ah. And then them trying to get up.
It's like, anyway, okay, we're here, like, reporting for duty. It's just so funny because they're first of all just like the comedic relief, and then just something about that literally had me dying. I'm just imagining them hitting the wards, hitting the floor. And the way, I don't know why Xaden's line is just so funny to me.
Assholes. I loved that little makeout scene.
I know,
it was so
cute.
sweet. It was like, oh, thank God, we get like a sweet romance.
Yeah,
like,
and then it was interrupted by stupid Riddick and Sawyer.
Thank you, that was funny.
Also, I'm just dying at them being like, do you think they're making out in there? Like, you know what I mean? Why else would they be listening in?
Like, oh, I can hear something.
They're like, wait, this like, you know that scene from Friends when they're listening to them hooking up?
Yeah.
And they're like, we've got pants coming off over here. And they're like bed squeaking, unmistakable. That's what I'm imagining they're doing.
Oh my God. Is Fourth Wing friends?
Oh my gosh. A theory.
No, I love it. That was such a fucking funny scene.
So funny.
It's so good.
Okay, I also wanted to touch on why exactly do we think Xaden and Arik hate each other? I think it's going to be brought up a little bit later, but do we think it's because, like, their dads were at war? Pretty good reason to hate somebody. Mm-hmm. Do we think it's because Xaden killed his brother? Also another pretty good reason. Do we think Xaden knows that Violet, with the information we now have, maybe dated his brother? Oh my God, she's getting around the brothers. I'm thinking about it because I feel like Arik's got a little crush.
Oh, I think so.
She's making her way around the brothers.
But also, I think I said in the theory a couple like episodes ago about how I think that the way she describes him kind of has like a little bit of like potential.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's a mix of all those things that you said of why they hate each other. Also could be an ego thing.
I wonder. Well, I guess he can only read I don't know. Intentions can come through like that, I guess. But, you know, if he's ever like, oh my god, like imagine she sees Arik and then for just a second she's like, dang, he's kind of hot. And like Xaden heard that. You know what I mean?
You're right. Stop, because she says that he has a beautiful, like,
she's like, that's a beautiful man. Xaden's like, you can't think any other man is beautiful. It's
only
except for me. Oh my gosh, I would hate to have a partner who reads my mind.
Oh yeah, I get why she was mad.
No, I get it. I'd be like, what have you heard?
I thought it was safe in here.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
Also, does he just like look?
I don't know.
Crazy.
No, I don't even think he needs to look.
He just hears it.
I think so.
Yeah,
like maybe
you're right. You're right.
There's a couple moments that
You're right.
Okay, last thing. The archives are just kind of giving Harry Potter Gringotts vibes, like with the rotating staircases, the little hidden trap doors, things like that.
No, I like it. I have a feeling like she took some inspiration from it.
Yeah.
Because it's so magical.
Yeah.
I love that part of Harry Potter.
Imagining they're like and like a vault opens and then like this big stair. It's like how they get into Dumbledore's office or something. Like that's what I'm
so cool
picturing.
I'm curious as to, because she says she has 45 minutes, right?
Well, they had an hour, but by the time they get there, they're down to 45 minutes.
Down to 45 minutes.
It's flying.
Is there like a timer?
I think
on the wards.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they have watches. I don't know how they keep time. But
who's counting?
I'm assuming, I mean, let's just say it's like at 9 p.m. the wards, whatever. So
I don't know how they like would tell the time and how much time they have left. Is there like a clock
up on the wall? I don't
know. Imagine Xaden's like, hold on. He's got like 17 minutes left.
Set a timer for 45 minutes.
That's good.
All right. Should we get into our favorite quotes?
Yeah.
All right. Take it away, Cassie.
All right. I only have a couple, y'all. Very rare for me. These are both from chapter 29, but for the first one is, I would much rather choose our previous option number 2, where we head up to my bedchamber and use our time hold on. I'm gonna get it. Okay. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Did I spell it wrong too?
I think you did.
Judiciously?
Yeah.
Judiciously?
Yeah, there
Judiciously.
You go. Yeah.
Judiciously. It's from Xaden.
Judiciously. Me too, Xaden. Me too.
He loves his options. He gives a lot of options.
He loves an option. Okay. I have, this is from Taryn in chapter 29. To which I will remind you that not a single dragon chose her. You were selected by 2. Pull yourself together.
Period.
I just love when he puts her in her place.
That's our hype dragon. My last one is, I would rather lose this entire war than live without you.
Beautiful.
Damn. What a poet.
My next one is from Varish and chapter 29. He says, let me just quote the whole thing. Maybe you struggle, Varish snips, losing his customary slick indifference. Some of us do not bow to the whims of our dragons. In fact, we influence them. Tell me he's not a venin.
That's crazy.
He exposed himself in that moment.
Literally.
You influence your dragon after it's been preached to us how many times that dragons do not bow to the likes of men or humans. I don't know. That's
crazy. He exposed himself at that.
And I do love how Kaori's like, oh, hold on a second there. We've got a question. Like,
yeah.
What do you mean you don't bow to your dragon? You know, like, okay, this one's from Riddick in chapter 30. He says, the 4 of us stick together. That's the deal. We make it to graduation no matter what. First of all, I mean, I love that they are so bonded and close, but I can't help but feel like this is foreshadowing that something really bad's going to happen.
What if it's Riddick? I'm stopping.
No.
I'm not reading it.
If it's...
because
No, it can't be Riddick.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Can't be.
It can't be.
Sorry, but my vote would be Sawyer.
It would be for me too,
and I hate that. But I'm sorry. I have to say Riddick.
It would be Sawyer, then Riddick, then Rhiannon.
No, because she should. If she ever Rebecca, if you ever touch Rhiannon, we're done. It's over between us.
It's over, honey.
Because he's the one that said that.
I know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys.
She wants us to die.
Okay. So here's the last one that I think kind of backs up my thing that Xaden doesn't actually have to look at someone. So this is how it goes. There's no one here. Xaden's hands are loose at his sides, and he's exchanged the swords he prefers at his back in favor of a short one, which tells me he's prepared for a close quarters fighting. At least not in this section. Your shadows tell you that, Ark quips. And Xaden's like, yes. You little liar.
Oh my god, there's no way.
So I think that maybe just, I'm imagining he has like a spidey sense. Like if they're in a radius, he's like, his little radar is going off, you know?
I just think that he has so much power.
Yeah.
But knowing that Violet...
Cassie, I just saw what you wrote.
Dang it, I was gonna hope you saw it later. No, because we talked about it and I have to bring it up.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm sorry to interrupt. I looked down, it literally popped up. I mean, we'll just get, are you done talking about the quote?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, we could just go into theorizing.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Okay,
let's go.
Do you want to go first with your theory?
Jack Barlow is Jack Harlow. Okay, so disclaimer to all you Jack Harlow fans.
Ew.
Why are you a Jack Harlow fan? Number one, don't come for me, Jack Harlow. Or do. I don't care.
Whatever. We need a good controversy.
I'm down to have a little controversy. But Jack Harlow and Jack Barlow have very similar fucking personality traits, or just like they're just the same person.
Jack Barlow's like, I don't like no whips and
chains.
chains.
Don't let me down. Okay, number one, the name. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't even get it. It's one letter off.
Yeah.
Okay. Second, they both kind of give centaur vibes. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a Jack
from fucking Narnia.
Jack Harlow looks exactly like the same guy, right?
Yeah, it does.
And then I just picture fucking Jack as this like weird looking dude. Like a little bit weird. And then also they're just not liked. The fucking your computer's a Jack Harlow stan. It said shut up. Oh, I also just think it's because Rebecca, she's a millennial, and a lot of millennials love Jack Harlow.
Do they?
Someone that I know. I know you're technically a millennial, and I know you don't like it, so I'm not going to add you into that mix.
No, I don't mind that I'm a millennial. I don't like Jack Harlow.
Right, but I'm just saying a lot of millennials. Like, I don't know. It's just like a...
That's weird because I feel like his demographic is Gen Z.
We don't claim him either.
Well, we don't want him.
Give it to the baby boomers.
Give it to the boomers. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's go to this one.
Okay, so I don't really have anything to back up this theory at this moment, but I just think that Violet has to have some sort of mind signet. I don't know. I just want to throw it out there. I feel like we can like comment on it as we go.
So the conversation Brittany and I had before we started filming, she let me know about this, and you read for, what was it, 58?
Chapter 58. I can't fully take credit for this theory. Don't come for me.
Mm-hmm.
This was a theory that I saw online, but there was a line where, and Rebecca's very insistent that there's a line that would make us figure out her second signet. There's a line where she is telling Xaden that she says, I need, in italics, information to center myself. So I was thinking potentially some sort of mind signet, like maybe it is some sort of intrinsic, maybe it is some sort of Dane type signet, but you brought up something interesting.
So, because she said was it this interview that she said about Liam and how he had nothing to do with her second signet, which I will say it could be, but in a different way. because Rebecca said that she had no ties to her dragons because the bond was broken or not broken, but she just wasn't able to connect to them. Is that if she says that she'll need it, what she needs, right? In that moment, she was being tortured. She was, literally like dying for it. Liam came because she like needed that. So that's why I'm saying like maybe he was involved with her second signet, but just in a different way. Like disregard like the bond between her and her dragons. If she needs something in that moment, she's so powerful that she doesn't need the bond.
Which is crazy.
I mean, Taryn has always said that she's so powerful.
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be crazy, is being so powerful that you don't even need the dragons.
Yeah.
It's just your own physical power.
Yeah. No, that's wild.
So that's what I think, is that he came to her because she needed it.
So I don't know. Something to keep an eye out on. We'll definitely be paying more attention to her second signet as we go.
It has to be something... I mean, we know that if it has to be something with her mind, her knowledge. Like, she's so smart. She very knowledgeable. I don't know. There's just so many. There's too many things that it could be.
Yeah. No, definitely. Okay. Let's move into our final section. Final jam. We've got one song.
Sorry, guys.
For today. And this song, we don't really have a reason.
No, you have a good reason.
Well, okay.
It's so funny and it's good.
It's I Can See You by Taylor Swift, and I picked this for when they are going into the archives, because in the music video, they are going into an archive of sort and breaking in.
I would say that's smart. It's a good reasoning.
I think it could kind of fit the vibe.
I didn't have a song for this one because it's just an interesting spew of chapters.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, I'd have thought.
Well, oh, okay.
No, I don't remember. Yeah.
Well,
we've
got one more episode after this of part 1, and then we dive into part 2 where shit gets crazy.
No, truly.
So we are super excited to get into part 2, but that's it for this week, everybody. Thank you for listening. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow us, rate us, all the things. And
let us know too what you guys want to see. We are trying to come up with some like bonus content, of course, for the Patreon, but also just to do like a fun little episode here and there. So if you guys have any ideas, we have some, but we'd like to hear from you.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to talk about?
Let us know. All right, guys.
Have y'all a good day.
Yeah.
Have
we
fun.
will see you next week.
All right. Bye, y'all. Love you. Mwah.